Hey YouTube, it's me, T. Hello YouTube, it's your girl Tiana, and I just want to thank you for blessing my channel with your presence. In today's video, we're going to be doing a food diary, and I'm going to introduce you to Fiesta Fridays. Fiesta Fridays was started accidentally because my best friend Christina, she cannot cook for life. Like, she burns everything. She called me one day and she asked me how to make lumpias. If you don't know, lumpias are Filipino egg rolls. I asked her why, and she said because she was going to try to attempt to do them. For her own safety, I just told her I would just make them. Partly because she was gonna use spring roll wrappers as the egg roll wrappers, which are not the same. Partly too because the last time I gave her instructions, which was she was making pre-made mac and cheese, all you had to do is put it in the oven. She set the oven on fire. And so Fiesta Fridays were born. That Friday after her work, she came over and we enjoyed lumpias. From then on, every Friday, we pick a theme. Me and my cousin, we make food following that theme. So this theme is Thai food, and you are going to be part of that. Stay tuned. For me to prepare for Fiesta Fridays, I kind of get a menu going, idea what we're gonna make. What I usually do is I will open Google. Okay, please excuse my really old laptop. I got this when I was like 19 and I'm 26 right now. So what I will do is I will put in literally Thai recipes. What I like to do is like get like these 28 traditional, and then I'll look through these to kind of give me ideas. Scroll down and see what we have. Looks like this is pad thai. Oh, Thai coconut curry noodle soup. And then I'll usually get kind of an idea of what I want to make. I have Thai turkey burgers. That's very interesting. Once I find a recipe that I kind of want to feel like I can make, I will go into a separate Google browser and I will look up recipes for that. Especially since like I'm trying to transition into vegan, I'll usually type in vegan, whatever it is. One that I landed on, I did, of course, is a Thai curry. This is a vegan recipe on the Minimalist Baker. I like to use this website because they offer a lot of vegan and vegetarian recipes. They kind of go through a like a little description of what it is at the beginning. So here you can see gluten-free, vegetarian, vegan. Not really sure what these ones mean, but usually I like to use this website because it has like pictures. It'll give you like a little description of what you're eating before it gives you the recipe. Here's the real recipe for it. What I like to do is I'll go to like the ingredients and make sure it's nothing like super crazy that I can't find at a store. Looks like everything on here is pretty easy for me to find. For some reason I can't find curry powder. That is probably the only thing that's kind of like maybe not. If you look here, this is the vegetables part, so it's not really necessary that you have it, because it looks like you just sprinkle the curry powder over the vegetables and then you roast them in the oven. So it's not really necessary for you to have it. Like, you can't complete this recipe without it. Here's like the main recipe, which is the curry. So if you look through this, it's like coconut oil, shallots, ginger. It's a lot of the stuff that you can find at a regular store. This is like an Asian recipe, so sometimes it's harder to find the Asian ingredients. The only thing is probably the coconut aminos, but if you can look here, it says you could sub tamari or soy sauce. So tamari or soy sauce is a lot easier to find. So this is one of the first recipes that I found. The next one, I kind of didn't want to do just a typical pad thai. I actually did pad ki mao, which is like a different sort of noodle dish. This is kind of similar to pad see ew. It has the same noodle, also has like different kinds of vegetables, and it's very spicy. So this one has Thai chilies in it, so this one's gonna be a little bit spicy. Also, this is one of my favorite dishes that I get at Thai restaurants. So same thing, I'll go through the same thing and I'll scroll down, look at the ingredients. Nothing really out of like that I can't buy. See, it says Thai basil, but it says you can also use regular basil, and then here you see the ground pork. I'll probably sub out the ground pork for something like tofu because I want to make it vegan or vegetarian. And I will do this for maybe 4 or 5 dishes. So here I have Thai chicken wings because my best friend is not vegan or not vegetarian. I usually pick a dish that is very meat friendly. I will look at the ingredients. Sometimes recipes call for like not crazy ingredients, but they tell you to buy this and buy that, and sometimes you don't want to spend that money, so it's okay, you can just find another recipe. Everything on here is pretty much that I have something that I have in my pantry. Maybe the only thing would be lemongrass. I just choose recipes solely off that. There's so many recipes online that you can find. Just make sure when you're looking for something online, you just have those ingredients, so you don't have to go out and buy it. If you're trying to save money, if you want to go out and buy the ingredients, go for it. It's just for me, I'm trying to not only save money but also just use whatever I have in the pantry that's already there. This is my last recipe, so I just did something simple. The curry and then the noodles and then the chicken wings are all pretty heavy. So this is like a Thai cucumber salad. It's just a little side dish. That's what I also try to think of like when I'm making food, is like what will go well together, what will kind of be a lighter dish as opposed to like heavy carb. So this is just a little maybe like mouth refresher after all the spicy and then the curry. Now, since I showed you all my recipes, I am going to take you guys to the grocery store. Actually, I forgot to tell you guys. So before I go out to the grocery store, I kind of like to write down everything that I'm gonna make and each ingredient that it has. And see what I need, what I don't need. Here, all the circled stuff is the stuff that I need to buy. So obviously the chicken wings. I don't have lemongrass in my pantry or my fridge. I don't have any lime juice, and a lot of stuff. So here I had bell peppers. So then I'll just obviously cross it out. The list that I need to take with me, what I need to buy. So that we have our list, we are going to go to a couple of grocery stores. I'm planning on going to the Korean market for most of the Asian ingredients, like the lemongrass and the Thai chilies. Then also I have to go to like a regular supermarket. I'm also gonna get like a couple pounds of the chicken wings, probably at like Stater Brothers, somewhere there's like a deli. So let's go, follow me. We made it to our first stop, which is Stater Brothers, but I want a little refreshment. I'm gonna stop and get a Starbucks. Of course, gotta put your mask on. Got my Starbucks. Although I didn't really think this through because I don't know how I'm gonna drink this. Okay, YouTube, I got the wings, and I also wanted to show you this. It has a cup holder. I don't know why I got this. I can't even drink it right now. But there are the wings. They were on sale for $3.99. I made it to my car and I can demask, but I will also sanitize. And now I finally get to drink my Starbucks. So next stop we have is the Korean market. So we are gonna go to the Korean market now, and we're on the way. Okay, we have made it to stop number 2. I'm at the Korean market, and majority of the things that I have to get is all the Asian ingredients. So the lemongrass, the Thai chili, what else do I have on here? Rice noodles for the pad ki mao. Also, okay, I totally forgot I was gonna tell you guys now. Lord Jesus. Yeah, I had a second point to this, but I really don't remember what I was gonna say. Oh, I remember now. So I have the chicken in the car. I probably should have stopped at home and dropped this off, but so I'm just have to run in and run out because I don't want this raw chicken like just sitting in the car. I made it out of the Korean market. Once again, demask and sanitize. So I wanted to show you guys what I got. These look very interesting. I found these. They are like taro sweet potato and purple sweet potato chips. it was 2 for $5, so of course I got 2, you know, at least 2. This is a Cajun flavor, and this is just classic, so we are gonna attempt to try these as we're making the food today. Okay, so we are gonna head home so I can put all this stuff in the refrigerator, and when Mel comes, Mel is my cousin, we are gonna start cooking, and we will show you guys how we do it. Mel isn't here yet, so I like to do a little bit of prep and take out all the ingredients necessary to complete the recipes. By doing this, I can see what ingredients that I might have forgotten, because I seem to do that a lot. Someone's here! Who is it? Honestly, Mel's a lifesaver, because remember how I told you that I'm kind of forgetful and forget things? Yes, see that bag right there? She brought a lot of stuff that I forgot to get from the store. Because I goofed, Mel had to get, you know, the major ingredients of noodles for our noodle dish. But unfortunately, the store that she went to, they didn't have the kind that we needed. These kinds that she had saw, these ones are more for pad thai, and we're looking for the wider, thicker noodles, which is for pad ki mao. So we're just gonna keep those and save those, and maybe for next time. Excuse my dad. I made a big goof and I forgot to buy the noodles. We need the fat noodles. So we are on our way to another store to hopefully find these fat noodles. Okay, we're off. Let's go. Okay, we made it to the third store.
There's no line.
And there's no line, so hopefully they have the noodles. First, we got a mask.
Oh yeah. Yes.
And
Ready?
let's go.
Turn off the car.
Let's go. Oh, that would be good. We found the noodles! Woo! Okay, I'm gonna give this to Mel because we need to drive. And we have T-minus
like
3 hours.
3 hours.
Before I do any cooking, I like to make some veggie broth by boiling some old veggie scraps that I've had saved in my freezer. The biggest thing that takes up a lot of our time is doing all the prep work, which majority of the time is spent chopping. I had to chop onions, zucchini, sweet potatoes, some broccoli. I did not have the footage for that, but here's me chopping a zucchini. Honestly, we're kind of busy making all the food for Fiesta Fridays, so it's kind of hard to record, but here's a little montage of all the clips that I got. Fiesta Fridays is a lot of work, but it's so much fun and we love doing it.